morning, Year 2. You are going to be introduced to millilitres for the first time. Say it with me, millilitres. Okay, now, what are millilitres? Well, millilitres are what we use to measure capacity and volume in. Now, capacity. Who remembers what capacity is? Okay, I've got 3 different jugs here and they've all got different capacities. This one's capacity, if I look on the millilitres, is 500 millilitres. This one is 1,000 millilitres, and even though it's smaller in height, it's wider, so it can contain more millilitres. Now this one is 1,500 millilitres. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at millilitres. Okay, and later on tomorrow we'll be looking at litres. So capacity is how much a jug can hold. So this one can hold 500, this one can hold 1,000, and this one can hold 1,500. Now, what's volume? Well, if I fill this up to 600 millilitres, the volume of water in the jug is 600 millilitres, even though it has a capacity of 1,000 millilitres. Okay, so that is volume and capacity. Now today we're going to continue to look at largest and smallest. So if I mix these up, I'm going to put them in order of the smallest to the largest capacity. Okay, so this is the smallest, then it's this one because that's 500, 1,000, 1,500. I've now put them in order, and you can do that by using your mathematical signs, okay? Because this one is bigger than this one, so the hungry caterpillar eats this one, okay? Right, what else are we going to do? That's our first step to success. We're going to look at smallest to largest. The next one, we're going to look at the scale, okay? And that's what I just did on here. I filled up my jug to 600 millilitres, okay? And we look at the scale here, and my scale here goes up in, starts at 200, then it goes 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So this one, scale, goes up in 100 millilitres. Now if I look at this one, the scale here actually goes up in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This goes up in 10 millilitres. Now if I look at this one here, this one goes up in 50s, 50, 100, 150, 200. So this is a scale, okay? This one goes up in 10s, this one goes up in 100s, and this one goes up in 50s, okay? And the smaller the scale, the more accurate it is. Okay, so if we pour the liquid from a glass or a jar into the cylinder, how much does each container hold? So that's what we are going to be looking at today. Now, I've got 2 glasses of water here, and I measured them out before. So I'm going to pour this glass of water into here. Okay, that's 200 millilitres. If I pour another glass in, that's 200. If I pour another glass in, how many millilitres do you think there will be? Let's have a go. Okay, just about. So 2 glasses is just close enough to 400 millilitres. Okay, so today on the first question, I want you to have a look at the capacity of the different containers. You've got 3 containers and I want you to draw the line. Okay, then what we're going to do after that, we are going to look at the capacity and the volume of a jug of water. That's challenge 2. Now challenge 3, I'm going to do it with you. Okay, so let's have a look. If you could just pass me the iPad, please. Thank you. Okay, now if I look on here, which of the bottles look the largest? Circle the one which has the largest capacity. Now this one looks the tallest, but is it the biggest number? Have a think. Which one has the largest capacity? Now let's have a look at this one. If I can fit 100 millilitres in a cup and it takes 7 cups to fill my bottle, what is the capacity of my bottle? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it takes 7 cups and each one is 100. So can we count up in hundreds? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. How many millilitres does it take to fill up my bottle? Okay, have a think. Now this question I'm going to look on here. A spoon like this holds 5 millilitres of liquid. Now I'm not going to do this question for you. I'm going to do one similar and then you're going to have a go at this question together. So if I just pass the iPad back. Okay, now I'm going to fill my spoon here. And I'm going to measure how many millilitres. And I'm going to use this one because it's the most accurate. So I'm just going to bring this over to my sink. Okay, I've filled my spoon. I'm going to put that in there. So I can see that my spoon, if you look at it carefully, holds 20 millilitres. Okay, now you can see on there, you can't really see it too well, but you can see the line goes up to 20. Now I'm going to fill this up to 80. A little bit too much. Okay, it's a little bit too much. That's about 80. Now, if one spoon holds 20, how many spoonfuls of water do I need to put in here to get 80? So I go 20, 40, 60, 80. And I can write that here. 4 groups of 20 equals 80. So I must have had to have put 4 spoonfuls of water into here to get 80, yeah? And 4 groups of 20 is 80. Now, we can look at it like 4 groups of 2 is 8. So 4 groups of 20 must be 80, yeah? And if you want to do it like how we do it in class, we draw 4 groups and we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you want to draw the dots and count them, 4 groups of 20, then you will get 80. So it must have taken me 4 spoonfuls to pour into here to get 80 millilitres. So this question is similar to the one that you're going to do today, but you're going to have a go at that yourself using different numbers. Okay, so remember today we're looking at millilitres, and that's how we write millilitres, ml, okay? And we're looking at capacity and volume. Capacity is how full something can get, and volume is how much we put in it, okay? And we're looking at different capacities and different volumes and measuring it in millilitres. So today, ask yourself after this lesson, do you know how to write millilitres? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you know how to read a scale? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Can you work out what each line on a scale is? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, and can you do the problem solving question? If you can do all of those things, then you've achieved the steps to success. So ask yourself at the end of the lesson, have you done the steps to success? Okay guys, bye.